Dania Diaz. I saw your performance on America's Got Talent Champions. What was it like being on that amazing show?
Oh, it was a dream come true. You know, I'm a big fan of the show since I was little. So I was a little afraid of Simon Cowell's, but doing magic for him, it was like surreal. You know, I couldn't believe I was there in that stage, the biggest stage in the world. So it was an amazing experience that I would love to come back to the US and perform again over there.
Very cool. You mentioned earlier that you were an assistant. Like, who inspired you? Who did you work with, like, working your way up? I always like hearing about the people's journey being a magician.
Being a magician's assistant, it was a really cool experience because I learned a lot from that experience. I learned how to perform in front of an audience. Then I grew up as an artist. But when I finally decided that I wanted to become the magician, it was an uphill battle because, you know, magic is a world full with men, many male magicians. So it was hard to be taken seriously. But I keep practicing, I continued to pursue my dream, my passion, until I left my country because, well, where I come from, Venezuela is going through a really hard time. So I decided to move to another country. I lived in three different countries where I did magic in the streets, did magic in buses. It was very hard to make a living doing magic, but I finally got here to Spain, Madrid, that is the capital of magic in Europe, and everything's starting to, you know, settle down to look brighter.
Yeah, absolutely. How did you discover her, David?
I saw her performance on Champions, and that performance was so magical. And I said to myself, I've got to reach out to Dania, and that's how the business relationship took place. So I'm her manager here, and we're going to be doing some great stuff with Dania. Dania's going to be coming to the U.S. in June. We're going to be doing some great shows here. We also have some other wonderful TV appearances with Dania here in the U.S., so we're super excited. And her magic is original, and it's great because it's empowering women in magic. And that's so important these days, to give people the opportunity to do what they love, but to see women in magic is very special. Hey, Dania, would it be possible to do a couple up-close tricks?
Let's do some shuffling.
Beautiful. It's awesome. Beautiful.
Wow.
Awesome.
I will try to find my 4 favorite cards. Can be 4 aces.
Oh, how the heck did you do that?
That was beautiful.
Oh my goodness, my mind is blown. So is that like one of your tricks you used to do in like buses for tips? You mentioned that you used to hustle just to, like, you know.
Yes, I did. I mean, I entertain people, you know, like making them laugh and making them amazed with the magic, finding their cards. So then, well, let's see how much they give me. But it was a really fun experience and very, you know, something that teach me many things, to be more humble. That's one of the teach.
I love it. Well, I can't wait to see her in the upcoming Goddess show. Where can people go for more information?
The new show that Dania is going to be starring in is going to be called The Goddesses of Magic. It's about empowering women in magic and entertainment, and it's a great family show, and Dania is going to be joining us for that show and other wonderful TV appearances here in the U.S. And to learn more about Dania, you can go to Dania Diaz Illusionist.com. Once again, that's Dania Diaz Illusionist.com. Dania, thanks so much for joining us today. We're so glad to have you with us, and thank you so much.
No, thank you guys for having me here, and I'm really excited for what's coming up next.